friends and travel in Canyonlands National Park. So this is about a 21-day round trip excursion. Last time I was on this road, it was incredibly smoky. Couldn't see the river at all. This time it's high clouds and temperature is about 64 degrees. Good morning, it's Saturday. I am about ready to jump on the freeway in Salt Lake City and head south to Boulder, Utah. And in Boulder I will pick up the Burr Trail. Looks like we got a cloudy day. It's about 70 degrees and it's supposed to be up to 91 today. It's about a 4-hour run down to Boulder. Welcome to Boulder, Utah. Tiny little town. This is the second time I've been here. The Burr Trail starts just at the other end of town. There's Anasazi State Park, with a very good museum in this park. Gas station is open several hours a day. Hell's Backbone Grill, which is right here. Very good place to eat. And this is the start of the Burr Trail. The Burr Trail was developed by John Burr in the late 1800s so he could move his cattle between the summer grazing near Boulder to the winter grazing around Bullfrog Creek. The cattle trail ran through the nearly impassible country around the Waterpocket Fold, dropping about 700 feet through a series of switchbacks. A notice sign here, Burr Trail, not recommended for trailers, stream curve, sharp stream grades, dirt road 75 miles, which I don't think that sign is true anymore. Most of this has been paved. My plan is to go down here a little ways and find a place to camp. Rock's changing color from a tan to a red. Come back here and see if there's a place to camp. I think we're going to camp right here. My campsite for the night was tucked into some juniper trees. I am just leaving my campsite. It was a little breezy last night, but not too bad. There were some other people camped around me. The campsites are pretty spread out in the junipers. And today we're going to finish the Burr Trail and then head up to Hanksville, get fueled up, and then from Hanksville we'll head over to the area around Hans Flat and the ranger station there. And I'll meet up with David and Kurt. Kurt has the permit to get into the maze and camp there for 3 nights. Drop down into a canyon. Oh, there's that green again. Boy, that's pretty. It's a nice amphitheater right in there. That looks like a hiking trail right there. Or a game trail. One of the two. We are in Long Canyon. Ooh, there's a bunch of people here. Ooh. Hiking trail. Back through the slot. Got a slot canyon right here. Man, does it smell nice down here. All the way down the canyon. Let's go wander through. Oh, this is great. The locals call this Singing Canyon.
I've been to Guazin. It's like the world's biggest water. Yeah, it's right.
Pretty impressive back here. Okay, let's walk out. The people that are just leaving are from New Mexico, and they must be doing a tour. Boy, it is incredibly quiet here. All you've got is the wind and the trees. Okay, we're going to continue down Long Canyon. Got another amphitheater of fallen rock. Well, if you want to see some amazing rock formations that are not inside a national park or national monument, this is the place to be. Hoodoos. Amazing to see those giant boulders sitting on top of the pedestals of the other rock. I think they would crush them, but nope. Ooh. There's a viewpoint for you. Looks a little like Painted Hills. I've said this before in other videos, but I'll say it again. Living on the west side of Oregon, you don't get these grand vistas because of the fir trees. You need to be up on top of a mountain to get them. Where here, you don't quite need to do that. The Burr Trail connects Bullfrog in the south and Boulder in the west. Along the way, it passes through Glen Canyon National Recreation Area, Capitol Reef National Park, and Grand Staircase-Escalante National Monument. That could be the Henry Mountains. The only section of unpaved road on the trail is in Capitol Reef National Park. As you can tell, the washboards on the road are pretty dramatic. Can't really see them because of the way the light is hitting the rocks on the road. Ooh, there's an arch over there. Welcome to the Burr Trail Switchbacks. Oh, wow! 12%. I think I'm going to put it in 4 low to help control the downhill speed. Ann and I did a trip through BC a number of years ago and came across a downgrade on a paved road that was 16%. So I've been on a steeper downgrade. But this one is pretty impressive. That one was in a forest. This one is definitely not a forest. We started at about 5,700 feet. And it looks like we're dropping down quite a ways. Wonder what that gray layer is between the beige and the red. This reminds me a little bit of the road in the Jackson Hole coming down the hill or up the hill. Been on that set of switchbacks and climbed a couple times. I think that one I came down once and went up once on 2 different trips. Once in a 57 VW panel van, and once in a 89 Ford E150 Sportsmobile. Yeah, looks like we are almost down. The Capitol Reef Visitor Center is to the left. I started to go that way and changed my mind. The road had some of the worst washboards that I have been on. Okay, we're going towards this way, towards Bullfrog Basin. And we dropped about 800 feet, 900 feet, somewhere in there. And we're out of the national park. And this is all BLM land now, Bureau of Land Management. And that might be the Henry Mountain Range again. Back into some painted hills. Ooh, there's Lake Powell down there. that nice? What is that red? That is Bullfrog Creek in the valley to the left. And now we're going down into that canyon. More switchbacks. Ooh. Nice canyon. Well, I made the turn off of Burr Trail, just north of Bullfrog, and now I'm headed north on the State Highway, headed for Hanksville. Continue on north towards Slot Ranger Station and meet up with David and Kurt. Well, looks like there's some rain coming. I'm working my way down to Slot. Ooh, crossing some slick rock. Road just sort of disappears on top of this stuff. Glad I got a GPS track to follow. Bumpy. Looks like a cattle watering station up there. And I just got cell service, middle of nowhere. The other guys are texting back and forth. I already sent them a message saying that I'm headed for the campground. They're expecting to be here around 4 or 5. Well, this is definitely a well-traveled road. The reason I say that, it's hard-packed and really wide. And you can see where people have driven on it and polished out the dirt. Yeah, that's a nice mesa. You can see the alluvial fans where all the smaller rock is washed out of the different channels. Lots of sedimentary layers there. That mesa is called Little Flat Top. Well, everything's nice and green up here. The road is still good in spots and washboardy in spots. Campground is about 41 miles from Hanksville. I got about 10 miles to go. Well, off to the right is just a dune sea. That's pretty impressive. Well, the road may be rough, but it's real pretty. This area reminds me a little bit of southern Arizona, east of Nogales and west of Bisbee. Amazing how certain areas of the country look similar, even though they're vastly far apart. I shot a video on that trip, and that's posted on YouTube as well. And I'll post a reference to it on screen. Getting into some trees. We're about 6,100 feet. Trees look like mesquite, or they could be juniper. One of the two. I was really not expecting the green in the trees at all up here. I was expecting it to be more desertish like we passed through earlier. I'm glad that I took a couple extra days to drive the Burr Trail before heading into the Maze District of Canyonlands National Park. That part of the trip will be shown in our next video. You are welcome to tap the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when that video is posted.